believe he's pretty much done after this year. Mercedes Lewis was a 1-year deal. So I think next year probably Tanya and Sternberger. But I think Sternberger probably pretty light usage this year. I think Tanya's going to take a step, though.
Good. I like Big Bob.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I do too.
It's getting that time. It's time to wrap up the show. And we just want final thoughts, guys.
You go first, Dusty. You're the guest.
Yeah,
on
what
the universe.
Say, guys? Like just Packers stuff or what?
On the first day of training camp, how do you feel about like the summary of the first day going into the training camp from what you saw and read today?
Man, listen, no injuries. 2 guys held out, one of them because of wisdom teeth, one undisclosed, and no major injuries. I mean, we'd seen some of the teams starting for camp last week, and there's already guys out for the season. What's his face? Michael Bennett, not Michael Bennett, but other Michael Bennett. I think ankle, like first day of
Saturday.
All I wanted was I kept checking occasionally, just being like, please nothing like so-and-so, like Adrian Amos is out for the year with like a...
We're so used to the injury bug, that's why.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we see it across the league. And so, I mean, I feel, I don't know how it's come across so far today. I feel really good about where this entire team is at. I mean, I don't know if the depth is necessarily there, but if you look at some of the frontline guys and guys that hopefully are primed to make a leap this year, I feel really good. And kind of based on what we saw, the offense struggled a little today. It's kind of like, it's always tough to tell, man. I never know whether to be excited about the defense being good or being like, well, maybe the offense isn't looking that good. But, defense had some pieces. Sound like they look good today. It's not a shock to see the offense struggle a little bit. I know Rodgers typically will throw more interceptions in practice than he will.
He likes to take those chances.
Yeah, and there was a big story last year. It wasn't even Rodgers. Like Mahomes was like threw 20 interceptions. You're like, this guy, I don't know, and he was fine. So
and he became the MVP.
Yeah, he was Mahomes. So yeah, I'm not splitting the offense that much, but just looking at the talent and kind of looking at and hearing what the defense did today. And granted, I'm notoriously optimistic. Before the season, I get pretty pessimistic in game, but before each game, before the season, especially, I'm really optimistic. But man, looking at this team, even with the loss of Daniels, it's hard not to be hyped about some of the talent, some of the guys they have. And so after one day of camp, no injuries, loved hearing some of these stories out of camp. I'm over the moon, man. I'm ridiculously hyped about this season.
Well,
my biggest thing is, I know Crosby is out with a calf injury, but I know Ficken missed 2 kicks today, but I don't know. I've been keeping up on OTAs and minicamp too on the kicks, and I think Ficken only missed 1 more kick than Crosby did. And to me, that's another surprise cut possibly if Ficken turns it up a little bit, because Crosby's making $5-6 million as a kicker, and it's one of the top in the league. And we obviously saw a down year from him last year. I have a feeling it might be a surprise cut, and special teams has kind of been our burden the past couple of years too, besides the whole low ranked defenses, but it's just the whole special teams has always come back to haunt us in one way or another. And I cannot wait to try and see if we can get this kid Sam Ficken to compete and maybe perform a little better than Crosby. I love Mason Crosby. He put us in a ton of wins, a ton of games in overtime, but it's just lately it just seems like it's a lot more what ifs, oh mans than W's,
Mm-hmm.
And also too, my shout out to our guest. They got listed as one of the top performers today. Kingsley Kiki, big boy, showed out today. I'm excited because the guy, Dusty, I got this feeling from Kingsley on the show Tuesday, and I know Jay did as well. When Jay asked him the question, what is your favorite pass rush move? And he said, it doesn't matter as long as we get to the quarterback. He said it with us. Think it's that time, Jay.
It's about that time to close out the show. But, I don't even think they can hear us right now because apparently on my board it says we're reconnecting to the internet. There
It's okay. We'll get some listeners.
So now we're back. So, my final thoughts are just going to be this. I, like Dusty, am always optimistic about the team, and I throw shit at the TV during games. As soon as the other team scores, it doesn't matter if it's 3 seconds into the game, the Packers suck and they lost the game. So I'm pessimistic during game because I think that counterbalances all the bad mojo they have on the field. That's my goofiness. But I will say this. The narrative out there, guys, that this team is going to be 9-7 team and probably miss the playoffs, I think isn't giving enough credence to the trend of first-year head coaches with a quarterback that ain't near as good as Aaron Rodgers have come out of the gates and done very well in their first season. Doesn't mean they make it to the Super Bowl, but for some reason we don't want to put in the Packers because they have Aaron Rodgers and there's a negativity out there with him right now. They don't want to give them the same amount of credit and credence that the trend has been with new head coaches in this league. Not retreads, but brand new head coaches that don't have an offense that has any tape on them. And for me, that's the X factor in how this team is going to perform this year because of that. That being said, if our show gets you all wound up and you guys want to, talk more, debate more, you got to go to NFL Addictions on Facebook.com. It's not
a good place, guys.
Talk site. It's a great place to go out there, get your debates out, get your NFL topics, debate them, talk, discuss them, but you got to keep it clean and cordial. And if you want that autographed memorabilia for your man cave, you want to fill it up, can't afford all that expensive stuff, or you don't have $500 to go spend on NFL.com, to get that Team Grill set, you want to go to Raz Addictions on Facebook.com and play their version of the raffle to win all kinds of cool prizes. Dave frequently plays and seems to be texting me stuff all the time that he's winning. Grill set he won. He won Jerry Kramer miniatures autographed helmet.
No, it wasn't miniature. It was a full-size TK old-school helmet inscription.
There you go.
Ooh.
Raz Addictions on Facebook.com for all of your man cave needs and wants. We want to say thank you to Dusty. You are an intelligent human being. I wish I could have you on the show for 10 minutes at least.
You're a genius.
Because you're awesome. Appreciate all your time. You planted a seed in me. I have homework to do the rest of the off season because of you. Thanks again, Dusty.
Yeah,
thank you, buddy. Really.
Yeah, absolute blast, man. Thanks for having me on again. This was awesome. And hey, man, you said the off season. Off season's not that much longer, so we're almost there. Almost there.
Thank God.
Oh, it's the on season now.
Ready for football.
Training camp started, baby.
Today was
That's
like
right.
the start of the fires being lit right now, and it's only going to burn stronger each day. I know you are a fellow geek, Dusty, like Dave and I and the rest of us out here in this world doing this stuff. So, it's going to be fun. All right, folks.
It's going to be fun, man. Can't wait. Thanks, boys.
Yep, we will see you next
I'm
Tuesday.
giddy.
Have a great weekend. Remember always to subscribe and follow us on iTunes, which we are there. Search First and Goal Podcast. Look for the little football insignia and our little, our signature stuff there on iTunes. Subscribe. Thanks. Go Pack Go. Have a great weekend.
Go Pack Go, folks.
We'll see you guys on Tuesday.